Like some shit is going on.
Hold on. We're about to go live right now.
What's goody?
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What is good, everybody from state to state, around the globe, regions of Long Island, and the 5 boroughs of Brooklyn, the Bronx, Manhattan, Staten Island, Queens. This is your host with the most, G Money Stacks, aka Lonely Nomad, aka The Gregonator, aka Rookie of New York. And you're listening to Off the Meatrack Chainz New York podcast, episode 8. Yo, with me is Saul Live right here. And right here is B Live right here.
White power.
Yo, chill, man. Why you trying to go with the vanilla ice with no ice who fucked up Washington, D.C., man?
He's trying to get a stimulus check. That's why.
Man. We got a great show for you today, man. In this episode, we're basically going to be having like a music conversation. Now, let me fill everybody in on something right there. For those of you who may not know what the show is about, it's an unfiltered show where we get to talk to you about the stories in entertainment, music, real life, and so much more to come. And we also have a little bit of segments. So, with that being said, how's everybody's week?
My shit was straight. It was smooth. I'm glad it's a weekend. I'm glad I get to chill out, relax, do what I gotta do, do what calms my nerves. So yeah, I had it was chill,
What about you, B-Love?
No, my week was straight. Last night I was on PlayStation playing that MLB The Show. Won a few, lost a few. But I will tell you, man, you guys that pick these pitches,
it just came out?
Huh? No, it came out when baseball season last year.
Yeah. Oh, okay, gotcha.
There's a lot of guys out there. All they do is pick pitches that throw 105, 106 miles per hour, and all they do is throw high fastballs. I really got to adjust to that. And once I do it, none of y'all seeing me, man. None of y'all.
Yeah.
That's like going over to somebody's crib and they're trying to bust you as an NBA using their custom character.
Exactly.
Like, yo, why he making a threesome anyway? Like,
Jesus, man.
Why
crazy, crazy.
I'm about to be in my Call of Duty style. Oh shit.
Call of Duty
official, man.
Yo, I think somebody got murked on my block, son.
Wait, when did this happen?
It's like about 10 squad cars came through and some unidentified vehicles just start speeding through here. Some shit.
I bet you it was those loud vehicles, man, with the loud exhaust pipes, or some of those motorbikes and shit that I've been hearing.
I don't know, but you know, if you out here, you barely hear sirens, son. It's usually just the ambulance, coming through and making that loud noise. But it's official. There's some shit going on out here. Huh?
Yeah,
nice community, right?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. It can happen anywhere, yo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Somebody. I don't even want to put that energy out there. I don't know, but you know how it is in these quiet neighborhoods. Yeah. It just because you live in a nice community don't mean somebody your next door neighbors is on the up and up. You doing some fuck shit, Turning on Channel 5 News is this nigga was grinding his wife into spaghetti and some shit. Yo, you be surprised. There's nothing but trees out here too, son. I'd be curious with that. Y'all haven't seen Shallow's Bell film Disturbia?
Oh, I heard about it. I've never saw it. The old school one, or it was a newer one, right? That they made.
I had no idea there was a remake. So you just schooled me on game. I gotta check that out because I'm a film enthusiast.
Yeah.
But yeah, Shallow Buff's film Disturbia. Pretty much like what almost everybody else is doing, right? He's home not because of COVID. He's home because of house arrest. So I believe it's been a while. He's home chilling. He got nothing to do. So he got his binoculars. You know,
I saw that movie. I know what you're talking about.
he got his binoculars. You know, he's peeping through. You know, he's chilling. He sees some shit going across the street. He's like, "Yo, somebody's getting murked." I actually, now that I say it out loud, I feel like this is an Alfred Hitchcock ripoff. Mm-hmm. So many films, you know, I don't want to say still. What's the word? Take from
borrow.
Thank you, borrow from Alfred Hitchcock. Salute to Alfred Hitchcock. Yo, I feel like Costa's about to start knocking on the door.
Yeah, it don't sound like.
Let me close my curtains real quick, man. You know what happens when a nigga's doing something.
Shit, it don't sound like borrowing to me, man. It sounds more like the opposite.
Yeah, it's nothing but flashing lights outside.
Oh damn.
Yeah. So what was I saying? Yeah, if y'all haven't seen that film, go check it out. I guarantee y'all got some of y'all's nosy. Or you got a nosy neighbor that stayed people through his windows, some shit. Feel me? Yeah, I got a neighbor like that.
Oh,
every time I pull up in the block, because I come through the community blasting my music. You know, I know I shouldn't do it, but it's a nigga in me. But I come through just you know, blasting Tupac and she
shit
pushes the currents back.
Oh man.
Just oh man, I'm a horrible neighbor.
Yo, B-Lock can't believe that I grew a full beard, man.
Shout out to everybody who's growing a beard to this pandemic here. Yeah, you feel me?
He couldn't believe it, man. I was like, yo, damn. I know a few people already grew beards and goatees already and shit, man. And
I shaved my shit twice, man. I'm not going to the barbershop no more. They want to overcharge niggas.
How much they charging now for haircuts?
Shit, nigga, I came in there, nigga told me you're $28. And he tried to keep my change. Like, it's still $5, but I need that $5. Be like, yo, 28? Come on, for a dark season, nigga. I ain't even asked for no design or some shit. You ain't even line me up correctly, man. You ain't do the spray shit in my face thing, nigga. Yo, nah, man, I wasn't pleased with that. That wasn't $28 worth of a haircut.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you like this though, man. In the future, every barbershop in the 5 boroughs is going to be raising their prices. The last time I went to the barbershop by Jamaica Avenue, by Queens Village and shit.
Good spot over there.
Yo, tell me why I found out that it's fucking $30. It used to be 25 and shit, way before the Slamdemic started.
And before that, it used to be like $12.
It used to be 17.
Yo, hit your bro, yo. Yo, that shit going like the price of video games has gone up. Yo, it's like ridiculous. I remember you should be like $40 for a game. Now it's like between 65 and 70. They want to throw in extra shit. But
because of taxes, that's why.
Yeah, everything is going up, I think. And it's not just in New York. It's generally like your barbers are just charging a lot.
Yeah, because they're trying to make ends meet and everything because of what went down with the Slamdemic and shit and how they were losing money too.
Yeah, it makes sense. You feel me? Barbers don't necessarily got certain it's different schedules for barbers compared to the regular 9-to-5er type of shit who works in an office job or some shit. You feel me? They got to make their money. I understand that. Just because I understand it don't mean I have to like it. Because I don't like getting charged $30 for a haircut I've been getting since since way back.
Haircut, they doubling the prices now. They charging $30 for a $15 haircut, yo.
And $15 for a lineup. Like my nigga.
And for the fucking kids, it's cheap.
Whew.
I'm not kidding, man.
Is you a citizen or a child? You get a fair price. Just like with everything, shit, it's a fair price. You get it for the cheap, dirt cheap. You if you are a senior citizen or a child, you can eat fairly almost next to nothing if you go up in a certain restaurant. Not all restaurants, but certain restaurants. Barbershops, if you a senior citizen or a child, you go up in there and $10 is pretty much all you need
Exactly.
No matter what kind of haircut you get. I love, I would love that. I would love for I would love that. It's just that, oh man. Yeah, what you gonna do though? What you gonna do?
No, that was my fault. It wasn't Disturbia. That was the remake. Suspiria. You ever hear that movie? Yeah, it's an Italian movie, and they remade that later. So Disturbia wasn't a remake. That was the original movie.
Okay.
You know,
Suspiria. Nice.
Classic horror film.
Word.
Yeah,
I gotta check that out.
You know they weird out there with their movies.
Yeah.
I took my media, like modern media in college, and we was looking at all those type of movies, and they would explain like the different ways that producers film the movies, like the artwork within the movies. It's crazy because I began developing a liking for people like Wes Craven, because horror movies are my favorite genre of movies.
Word.
Wes Craven.
I studied that shit in college as well.
Exactly.
Man. His cinema and video arts.
Yep. Yeah, very and Homer. Like it's funny, one of the things that we were speaking about was Homer. And they make it seem as if Homer wasn't a good father. But when you break it down, Homer's a great father.
Right. He's
always there for his kids. He may do stupid things. But when you break it down, the moral of the story is Homer's always going to be there for his kids, you know, and for his wife.
That's true.
So, you know, it's funny.
That's true.
It's funny.
I hate, and just to be clear, when you said Homer, you're talking about Homer from the
Simpsons?
Just making sure.
Thinking about that.
I hate how did they portray every male, most males, whether in an animated series or a reality series, just to be downright incompetent. It's gotten ever known, and it's not a race thing because they show both black and white. You know, all male. They have this portrayal of like, why does he have to play a fucking inept individual? Like it's kind of played out. You feel me? It's really played out like the Office, right? I'm not knocking you fans for loving the Office. I can get into it. How does a whole he's the boss or the manager? How is he running this place? And he has she's just not there mentally.
Oh man,
yo, and maybe I'm overthinking it, but yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of shows like that. It's a lot, and not just cartoon series as well, but that plays a part. We all can name at least 3 off the top of our heads. It's annoying for me. It's getting played out. Yeah, but
like,
back.
My bad. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Well, you know, I hate to get into conspiracy theories here, you know, because I'm not really so much of a conspiracy theorist. However, they've been saying that in media, there's a war on masculinity. So they're making it seem as if you are a masculine man, let's say you like all the stereotypical things that men like, let's say football, you know, you drink beer and things like that. They make it seem as if you're a brute, you know, as if there's no middle ground within it. You have plenty of people who watch football. You got plenty of people who are into physical things, but at the same time, they still think. And they still could be philosophical. You understand? But for some reason in the media, they don't present those roles. It's like, you know, they're either going to present a masculine man and make him seem as if he's so philosophical and he's intelligent, you know, sophisticated. And then they're going to show you the brute. And the brute is always represented by that macho man. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. It's good.
Real world ain't like that, man.
Yeah.
Real world not like that.
Yeah.
It's a good point right there.
Yeah. For those of you that's listening and watching on YouTube and everything, Chatting All the Jazz is the segment where we get into topics and stories and stuff like that catches our interest. That's why you see it on the screen right there. And the first topic I want to get into is, speaking of haircuts, I wanted to segue into this whole YK Osiris shit. Yo, this dude, Okay, for those of you who may not know who YK Osiris is,
I just found out who that is, by the way. Not to cut you off. I just found out watching. It was in my recommendations of Vlad. You know how Vlad does some fuck shit and put up the flashbacks. I just seen the video. It wasn't pertaining, but whenever Save Be Live, fucking gets into altercation at a nightclub or some shit. Right? Then Vlad is just gonna throw up an interview he did with him. Everybody in the comments like, why is Vlad dropping the flashback? What did he do this time? Did he go to jail? Did he shoot someone? What is he doing? So I didn't have knowledge about that until I read in one of the comment sections. They charge. Well, you're gonna say. Go ahead.
Yeah,
I don't listen to his music, and I never heard of dude. So
yeah, he's a Def Jam signee, and I was listening to Donkey of the Day by Charlamagne the God of the Breakfast Club and everything.
I haven't.
And he was talking about how he spent. You're not gonna believe the amount of money that he spent on a haircut.
Before you say it, how much would each of us spend on a haircut if we had the money?
Oh boy!
Wait, what's your breaking point? Like $200?
What?
I'm a frugal nigga. I
like it, kid. Like he said.
Wait a minute. How many cats do you know that spends $200 on a fucking haircut compared to YK Osiris, who spends $1,000 on a fucking haircut and he's stunting on the gram, taking pictures and shit, man? Come on, son.
I know niggas who tip crazy. I used to be a big tipper. I used to tip like a good $20 here and there, but that's not me. If I had the money or not knocking the barber. I'm sure the barber did an excellent job, but no, Now, what was it? Did it look like? Do we have a picture of it? Does it look like $1,000 worth of haircut? Is it dope? Did he get designs? Is his wave spinning? Is it 360s? Is it shining?
Man. If you go on hiphopdx.com/news and you look up YK Osiris and everything, gets
okay. He got finesse though. It's a good haircut. I ain't gonna lie to you. He hooked them up.
Where?
Yeah, his lines is sharp and on point. I don't know if it's worth $1,000.
That's what I'm saying, yo. When I was starting back with my waves and shit, I used to get a fresh cut. I'm like, I just gave him whatever I got, type of thing. I guess this is what to him it's like, $1,000 is just like $20. This is like nothing to him. So he'll take that.
$1,000 is a lot of money, man. That shit is
it is to us. To him, he get that on a regular basis or some shit. Exactly. And he's a young dude. You feel me? Yeah. It's not like he's like I don't know, and I don't know him, but I'm judging mostly all young rappers the same way, especially with a name like why whatever you said. So I'm saying, he just do it away. He not saying that he doesn't appreciate the money, but it's like when you get it like that, you're thinking, all right, I'm gonna make some more of it. Here, just take that shit.
Exactly.
But he be stuck. He
can wipe his ass with $100 bill, which I've seen.
What?
I've seen I've seen the artists blow their nose with like $100 bill.
Yep.
Yeah, I should like, what are you doing? Like,
what the fuck? You got to be fucking shitting me, man.
That's disrespecting money right there.
This is the cat that I ever heard who stunts on the gram and everything. And I'd be damned if I hear a rapper who's stunting on the gram, he probably blowing his nose with his shit. I would never do, man.
What artist does?
Sorry, that's not gonna happen. You ain't gonna catch me blowing my nose with thousands of dollars and all that other shit. Come on, I'm not stunting for the gram. There's certain things. Listen, there's certain things that's not for the gram.
Oh, and we got the picture right there.
There's
you see that lineup, son?
No, I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's a sharp ass shoe polish lineup right there. They look like a character from GTA. And you see the eyebrows too? Got the eyebrows done and shit.
Not right. Yo, not Grand Theft Auto, man. Yo, that's crazy, man. But nah, man, it's certain things that's necessary for the gram versus the ones that's not necessary for the gram. I mean, come on, stunting for the gram because you got a lot of money and shit. I seen people post the amount of money that they have versus the ones that they don't have, man. Like,
but you can't act like you don't understand it. You know why they do it. It's a form of achievement type of shit. You know, that's the same reason. Success. They're not being braggadocious is right. So it's a real young type of
bragging on the gram before he even sold all his luxury cars and shit for $100.
You know how many dudes send money off to charity and they will just send a receipt, take a picture of it, put it on the gram. Oh my God, he's such a good guy. Yeah, I do that, bitch. That's me. Yeah, I'm a good guy. you ain't have to brag about it. You ain't have to put it out there. You know you did good. You know you're doing good for yourself, but it's just the like system. We all strive for likes. I don't give a fuck who you are. For some reason, it makes you feel good.
Right?
It's dopamine. It's the chemical imbalance. Yeah, we all know that validation is some shit. Nigga, I love when a bitch used to tell me, "Yo, I love your hair." You know, shit. I don't need it. I don't need it on social media, but I mean, to each his own. Some niggas feel like they gotta do this. They gotta stunt. Yo, I got a new pair of Jordans. Yo, look. Yo, I got the money phones. Look. Like,
exactly.
Oh man.
Well, I look at it like this, man. On social media and things like that, people are always going to try to put their best foot forward. So it depends on what you look at as your best attribute. So I look at some women who will go online and just put up their body and stuff like that. All that tells me is that that's what you put out there to get attention. You understand? So you think that this is what men or other women like, and this is what I'm going to show. Me trying to think that I'm an intelligent person, I put out things to make people think. You understand? Just to put out my brain. You know? Word. So we all that's what we do. So we look at someone like YK Osiris, he makes money. And the image he's trying to put out there is I make so much money that $1,000 is nothing for me. I could pay $1,000 for something that you guys pay $20 for. You understand what I'm saying?
That was Will. I love the way you articulated that correctly. I was trying to say the same thing you said. Yeah, you're precisely correct, man. That's kind of what I was telling Greg. Yo, it's nothing for him. You feel me? I can do what the average person can't.
Exactly.
Because I've been blessed, or however he feels. You know, I'm doing it. So why not?
Facts.
I know it's easy to say we want to do it. Like Greg, you wouldn't do it. But we're not in his position, and who knows how soon we will be in this position? Because I'm sure we will do some shit.
Exactly.
You know, I don't know if it's giving a G to a barber, but we will do some crazy shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know, B-Loud may splash his lane at a nice restaurant. You know, what? Go ahead.
Here's the part that I didn't get a chance to tell you.
Okay,
during the end of the day, though.
But there's more.
There's more.
So the reason why he paid $1,000 is because he had a barber come to his crib. And it's like, damn, man. Instead of going to the barber shop, he just has the barber come over to the crib to just give him a haircut.
Did the barber ask for it? Like, did the barber say, "Yo, that's gonna be $1,000," or did he just give him like $1,000?
They got to understand it, most likely. I'm sure they don't. You know, it's like LeBron. Think about it. How much LeBron paid for his barber?
I can compare this to LeBron James, though, man.
What I'm saying is that LeBron had issues about going bald. We all see that. How the hell you gain hair throughout the year? You know what I'm saying? LeBron hair be looking official.
Everybody was making fun of his forehead too.
That makes me mad because he has the money to get that shit fixed too, and he refuses. You can get it fixed, man. You can pull a Jadakiss and get your hairline up to here. Like, you can do that. You can do that. You can do the Tiger shit,
man.
Look at Floyd. Floyd got a whole implant. Y'all seen him lately?
Seen who?
Tiger. Oh, where?
Yeah, he got a whole implant. He got the beard. I'm about to do the same thing. He got the beard implant and he got the hair implant. Floyd, yeah.
I heard it.
Wait a minute. Didn't Fat Joe do some shit like that?
I don't know.
His beard?
Yo, I swear his shoe polish or some shit. I feel like it's Beijing. I can't.
Beijing.
If you don't know, right? If you're from New York, you going to the bar. You got a bald spot. Your hair's thinning. You go in a chair. Homie gonna hook you up and spray some shoe polish on your head or some shit. You come out like looking, yo, I look clean and shit.
Shoe polish.
You go home and take a shower. That shit's all running on your face. Like, what the fuck? I had to tell a nigga one time, yo, don't put that shit in my hair, son. Yo, I got a day right after this. Don't put that shit in my hair.
They'll do it automatically. You got to tell them not to.
You got exactly.
Because as we get all older, of course, our hairlines start receding a little bit. And the guys tried to put it on mine. I'm like, nah, I'm good, son.
Oh no.
I might be thorough. You understand what I'm saying? I might not be able to have kids messing with that stuff. With that guy.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What does the receding hairline got to do with you having kids? Like, I don't understand the correlation right there.
Chemicals, man. The chemicals. All right. They're putting the same shit in the Beijing they used in the 50-cent soda woolies back in the day. Remember that?
I remember that, yo.
Remember that, myth? Nigga, you drank this shit right here, nigga. You not having no kids.
I dance to remember that.
Oh man!
Oh, shit. Right after that, it was Four Locos. It was just banning that.
Stay away from
I didn't understand how people drink that shit though, man. People's hearts be racing after drinking that shit too, man. That shit happened to me too. When I got peer pressure into drinking Four Loko and all that other stuff. And the shit had me jumping because what happened was the fucking bathroom in the college was closed and everything. So I had to run from the school to the 7 train, then from the 7 train to the E train, then from the E train to the fucking Q5, then from the Q5 to the crib to run to the damn potty and throw it. You know what I said? Like he was on the whole crib, nigga. The Warriors. Like mad trains just to get home. It was two trains.
You sound like me when I had to go meet Shorty in Staten Island. I had to take 3 trains.
I ain't drinking ever again, man. I love my fucking
take
lesson,
a ferry.
Man.
Yeah, that's the trick. I don't understand niggas who still drink the what's the power drinks? What's the shit like Red Bull? Red Bull's Monsters.
Shit that tastes like urine.
I've never tasted it, and I never tasted urine. All right.
I had Red Bull one time, man. That shit tastes like urine, man. Trust me, you don't want to drink that shit.
You gotta be quiet, man.
I can't believe what I'm saying.
Tastes like cigarettes. Yeah,
it tastes like cigarettes.
I make my own drink. I can't do that, man.
Oh shit.
Nah, that's hilarious, man. You know, I used to mess with my energy drinks a lot, almost every day. I used to do the Monsters, you know, but it ain't no good for you. It's definitely no good for you. So, you know, you got to get rid of that type of stuff in your life if it's not doing any good for you. Yeah, a lot of times it's just mental. It's like coffee. Sometimes I think coffee is mental. I met people who drink coffee, then they fall right to sleep. Then other people act like they can't start their day without drinking a cup of coffee.
Yo, I've done studies, right? I've had a jar, right, of supplements, right? It was placebos, right? Before I take it, I would just be like, yo, you feel me? Whatever I wanted to be, you feel me? I just get smoother skin, get a bigger dick, get more energy, whatever. Take that shit, and it would actually start work. I start believing the hype. That says a lot right there. I'm sure you already know what I want to say. That says a lot. So, you have the power to believe whatever you want, and sometimes they'll come true. Just put that shit in fruition. You put it in the universe, man.
He's right.
Yeah.
He's right. I 100% believe that. And I'm not a religious person, and we're not even really getting into topics now. We're just talking. But
right.
Yeah, I was just about to get into the Jadakiss shit, what he said on Central Ave, though.
Yeah.
Oh, let him finish.
But like I was just saying that, like I think, you know, I don't necessarily believe that a lot of these religious institutions or religions actually happen. I think that there's a lot of hidden knowledge in it, and knowledge that we lost as we started getting older, you know, as a race of people, you know, not black and white. I'm just talking about as the human race. You understand what I'm saying? So when we speak about God creating the whole universe, it all started with a thought, and they make it known that he said, "Let there be light." He spoke it into existence, and I think that that's the ultimate, you know, the ultimate goal or the ultimate story behind the creation story is the fact that we are all gods with thoughts, and when we speak things, we can actually make it happen. You understand?
Make it manifest.
Exactly, and I think that word. You know, the Bible teaches us that, because whenever God created, you know, it started with a thought, and then he said it, and then it happened. You know,
most definitely, and that's why I say peace, God, to you, and to y'all. Y'all my brothers, but we all gods. You feel me?
Facts.
We all gods, man.
And one of my nicknames is the Elohim, and a lot of people don't know where I got that from. You know,
the what?
The Elohim.
The what?
The like, yo, he about to be in track 5. So break that down.
You know, we all gods, man. We you know, we
what
make it
happen. What name is that though?
That's the Elohim. You never knew that?
Elohim. I didn't know. I sound dark. I sound hard.
You know.
Now break it down. What's the science behind that?
Nah, like I just said, you know, we all can create. We all make our own reality. Right. And we are all gods, kid. You know, we are all gods. I looked at some of the ancient Egyptian teachings. One of the teachings that they have is you ascend, or you attempt to try to perfect and be the perfect human being. You understand? And being the perfect human being is getting away from certain traits that humans have, like our traits to just see things in one way. You understand what I'm saying? Our traits to not grasp the whole picture. The traits for us to basically destroy nature, which we are all a part of.
Hell yeah. Yep.
In order to become the best human that you can become, in order to ascend to the God level, you have to become one with nature. You understand what I'm saying? And I try to live my life like that at times. You know, it's hard, you know, because I do a lot of stuff that you know, kill my own body. But
it's a lot of bacon out there, man.
You know, we all ascribe, but that's what we should be trying to do, to ascend our human nature and to be more godlike. You feel me? So I call myself the Elohim because, you know, I noticed that power in myself. And I noticed the power in you too, G Money Stacks. You know what I mean? We all got the power to create our own existence. You feel me?
Greg loving this nigga. Greg. Oh shit.
Yo, I don't know, man. I feel weird calling myself the Elohim, whatever that shit is, man. But anyway, man, I wanted to get y'all thoughts on something as far as, you know, Teyana Taylor retiring and stuff.
Teyana Taylor. Boy, she bad.
So what happened? So what happened was she was on Instagram Live basically saying that that she's basically retiring from music because of the fact that the record label Def Jam and Good Music isn't pushing her enough.
Oh, all right, we'll finish it.
So basically, as far as like, you know, her fans and everything, it's not really so much about her fans. It's about you know, not just her. It's just two things, like her family and the mental health and stuff like that. So, and then as I'm watching the Wendy Williams show, as she interviews Fat Joe, and Fat Joe was like basically saying that that she shouldn't have put the record label out on blast and some shit like that. So what do y'all think about that?
Wait, what did she say more about the record label? Or did she just state that they're not pushing her to her full potential, or to what she needs to be?
Pretty much, as far as anything, as far as her
that's not talking shit about the label. And if anything, every artist either knows or should know about that. Do their research. And this is what most underground artists talk about, the mainstream rap. You feel me? It's what they do. It's what the label execs do. You feel me? Label execs is getting a lot of money, you know, getting money to take care of their children. But while we still get pennies on the dollar, like we getting peanuts. Feel me?
Peanuts.
We getting peanuts. Yo, if we make a album that goes gold. All right, but then we got so much, and this is I'm talking about if you're on a label, right? If you're signed to a label, I don't know her contracts or whatever. Wait, she's signed with Def Jam and Good Money, so we see that she's not reaping full benefits of the money that she's recouping off. You know, so I said she got to pay back, and sometimes you get shelved. It doesn't really have to be a reason. Sometimes it's just you're not ready, or so. Just there's other politics that go into play, and that's fucking annoying, my nigga. That's fucking annoying.
It's 30 politics in record labels and all that other stuff.
Oh, but almost all record labels, and she just happened to be signed with Kanye and Def Jam. Like, what you think was gonna happen? So I don't think she should retire because I've heard her shit. Her shit is dope and it's unique compared with what's out right now. You feel me? I think she should just try to make a deal. I don't know what her contract is, how many more albums she got to push out, but she should make it a point to where she needs to just go do it herself independently. I'm sure she has the money.
But
go ahead,
but she said she doesn't want to do it anymore because she has to think about her mental health and the kids.
You see what that shit does to her? You see what it does to people? The artists? Your main thing should be focused on making music, and you got to do a whole lot of other bullshit. And that's tough to be speaking from an independent point too. That's tough. But when you sign to a label, you get the luxury of not having to do shit yourself. But at the same time, they can fuck you. They can say, the album was scheduled for next week. Now we're gonna push it back. Why? Don't worry. We're planning ahead. We're gonna push it back. We're gonna keep you here. Keep setting dates. We're gonna push it back. And that's only what we know of, right? Who knows what else is going on that she didn't speak on or what goes on behind the scenes in the show with the artist who's signed into a label like that. You feel me? That's just, you got to play the part, and of course, that break down anybody. I don't blame her, but I hope she decides to go to another route, goes on another route. But I mean, if she want to take a sabbatical, I fully understand with that. I fully understand why.
Wait, has that ever happened to you when your music project is put on a back burner?
Well, I'm not on a label, so if it gets put on a back burner, then that's coming from me, myself, and I. If I'm like, my boys, it's not ready yet. You gotta tighten up. It's not clean yet. We gotta finish fully engineering. It sounds like it needs more work. The lyrics is not on point, type of shit like that. And we're our own perfectionists. We critique our work. So before we give it to somebody else to critique it as well. I should have did that. I should have did this. And if you feel like your shit is ready and you want to go out there, but you can't because the powers that be is preventing that, or the gatekeepers, you gotta sit down and relax. That's just not coming out. It's like, the fuck? you just spent all this money from the label and you can't at least put it out there to recoup some of that money back. Yeah, that's fucking annoying.
Yeah, that's crazy though, man.
I'm only speaking of what I've from partial experience and from what I've done the research on. But if anything I said is incorrect, then I apologize. But from an artist in the industry, not in the industry, but from an artist who knows about the industry. The same thing you guys know as well. I'm sure this is kind of public knowledge, right? We've seen all our favorite artists, at least some of our artists go through what she's going through. We know artists on a major record label. We know artists who got signed to a 300 deal and get fucked around. This is something that's been perpetuated since the dawn of, I would say, the dawn of hip hop, maybe. However,
yeah,
it's fucked up, man.
Yeah, I would say this though, man. And I tell certain people who's basically being independent and stuff like that. Being independent is more important than being signed to a label, because you hear over the years about people getting screwed over by their label because they're not getting paid or whatever.
It's the freedom.
But then you gotta think about the Lil Wayne situation, for example, when he didn't get paid by fucking Birdman and everything, and he got sued, which is a prime example. That's why I say being independent is more important than being signed to a label. Like, Like it's like why are you trying to seek validation to sign with a record label knowing that they're gonna screw you over? You know what I'm saying?
Now, but to be fair,
But in your case, you're independent. You're
right?
independent because you choose not to be under a label
Well,
because
not only that though.
you rather do things yourself rather than you have a bunch of fucking yes men telling you what
Correct.
you can or what you can't do or whatever. You know what I mean?
Correct. Correct.
And I feel like sometimes, being independent is the way to go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it has its perks, and who are we to say that's the right way? From some little some little Joe Smo or little Turk, whatever is like, yo, I'm gonna be doing this, right? For the same set you just said, right? There's an artist who's doing it strictly for the love of it. If you're a hip hop enthusiast, you love this shit, right? So why would you sell out your integrity? You're gonna do it the way you feel comfortable. You know what's right. And then somebody else who's just trying to get on, you feel me? He got responsibilities. He's been put in a certain position, and he wants to get his way out quickly as possible, whatever it may be. If he's slanging drugs, if he got baby mama drama, some shit like that. He wanna sign in real quick. He wanna sell his soul. I'm sorry, I'm saying it like this, but but he gotta sell his soul, and like, yo, come on, like you gotta, he feels like that's the best way he can get a W, and quickly as possible. And that's kind of what it is. It's all right. You can do this way and get your. What would you take? Right, somebody came to you and offered you, yo, in a year time, right? You sign with me, you'll be famous. We'll have all your shit everywhere. We'll back you. You'll get proper taken. You get pampered and taken care of, right? And if you go the other route, yo, ain't no telling when you're gonna blow up. You be making music the way you want to make music, but ain't no telling how many fans you're gonna occur over the amount of years. It may take 3 to 5, maybe 6 years. Look how long it took Rhapsody to blow up. She's fucking a dope lyricist. One of my top 5 favorite female MCs. Knife Wonder was molding her for the longest. You feel me? Oh, so that's what I'm saying. You feel me? What would you take? Any young artist is gonna be like, yo, I'm getting it for the money. I need this shit now. Which tells that they're not gonna be here for the long run. Longevity is what I'm in for. It's what certain artists should be in for. Longevity. You treat this shit like a career. You feel me? If you treat it like a regular day job, just over and above, it's gonna be over and above, and that's it. Like, niggas not gonna hear from you. The fuck? That's how I feel. Again, that's how I feel.
I agree. We could look at it like this also, G Money Dax. Let's say, someone offered, let's say Nori or Caffeine or one of these new companies that's coming out.
Caffeine?
Us money.
That sounds like sugar, man. What's wrong with you?
Well, they put on the rap battles. You understand what I'm saying? They put on the rap battles. But I'm just saying, let's say someone came to you and was like, okay, let me give you a $300,000 bonus, signing bonus. We're gonna put you on MTV every Sunday. We're gonna give you the best microphones. We're gonna put you in the best studios, and we're gonna make sure that you succeed. Would you sign that contract? You understand? Because this is what a regular average rap artist is gonna get. They don't have the means to go into the studios to get the best producers and things like that. The
exactly.
Does all this type of stuff for them. And a brother who don't make no money, you offer them $300,000-$400,000, they think they rich.
Exactly. Correct, huh?
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, we put you in that same situation. Would you take the deal, or would you be like, nah, I'm just gonna grind this out? Off the Meatrack Chainz New York podcast, we're gonna go do the slow rap.
Man, I don't know, because look,
that's a good question. Yeah, what would you say?
I don't know, because there's always a catch-22 behind this shit, though, man. Like, you never know when there might be a last-minute surprise whatsoever. That's why I wouldn't really be in a hurry to just sign something and everything, and not take it to somebody like a lawyer or whatever, in case somebody tries to try to jip me and shit, man.
Check this.
it's like the whole preferential treatment. That's why I mentioned preferential treatment. See, this is the thing with celebrities and stuff like that. They get preferential treatment for everything. Preferential treatment to be on famous shows and all that other stuff and everything. But then at the same time, as I said in the previous episode, when I was basically saying that when me and Soul was chopping things up about fame is like, you gotta look at fame. There's a downside to fame. There's always going to be something crazy gonna happen and everything. That's why I said fame is like, the poisonous venom, because once you get bitten, next thing you know, everything's gonna go to shit. Everything's gonna go to shit though, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everything's gonna blow up in people's faces, man. Man, do an explosion like this.
So by you saying that means you're going into it thinking that these artists is thinking of the future, right? Like B-Live just said, some of these artists is thinking of the present, of right now. They don't currently know where their last meal is going to be, but they know they're going to be good if they're making fucking under $20,000 a year, maybe less than that, and they get almost nothing, and they get offered this deal. We send you 100 racks, 100,000, 200,000, and knowing their work should be even more than that, and you're gonna put in the work and get signed on a contract. You got no choice. But you just all right, fuck it. I'm gonna go in and take this deal because I need it right now, type of thing. Yeah. Because of right now, it's hard to do what most artists do. It's hard to do what an MF Doom did. You feel me? And he had a kid, and he didn't know where his last meal was coming from. After he put his kid on the bus, he said, "Yo, I gotta go hustle. So I gotta make this music." What? Who was that? Oh, that should throw me off. My ass. Oh my god! That threw me off, man. I heard a female. Like, what? That shit threw me off.
Oh man, listen. Man, listen.
But yeah, so that shit threw me off. But go ahead.
Man, listen.
My fault, man.
This is the problem. This is the problem that people don't really realize and stuff like that. They let fame get to their head, and then next thing you know, they always end up with 99 problems like Jay-Z did in the song or whatever. Like,
I don't think some of them ask for it. It just happens to just fall in their laps.
But then here's the part where when one of y'all,
that's why I respect people like J. Cole. J. Cole knows how to remain humble.
Yeah, but then
he got a Long Island on his neck. I'll tell you that.
But then one of y'all talked about longevity and how important it is to a career. Mm-hmm. What? I'm trying to throw in an example. I was gonna throw Busta Rhymes as an example, but I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, we can say what's the point you're trying to make
as far as longevity, man.
Yeah, Busta Rhymes is a legend. Yeah, he's a legend. He has a stable. We can stamp him as a legend.
Same way with Nas.
Most definitely. Hell yeah, most definitely. Yeah.
But look at all of them. You ever listen to Busta Rhymes speak and he tell you about what happened with him and leaders of the new school?
I heard his interviews, man, as far as the way he talking shit though, man. He's like talking mad regular in his interviews and stuff like that. Like, I didn't get a chance to see him on Drink Champs. Well, actually I saw him on Drink Champs once, but not the recent one, the most recent one.
He from Long Island. He may rep Brooklyn all the time, but he from Long Island.
So that means
I was in one of the leaders of the new school videos back in the day.
Scenario? You was in Scenario?
No, I was in I know Sob Story. That's the name of it.
Sob Story?
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta look that
up. They were going around to all
the son.
They went around to all the elementary schools in Unionville. And at the time, I was going to Northern Parkway in Uniondale.
Yeah.
And they drove around. We saw them filming. It's funny because they was filming during my recess time. So it was wild. It's an ill story of how Busta Rhymes actually split with leaders of the new school. It's interesting. Y'all should check them out if you're interested in hip hop history.
I gotta look it up. I gotta look that up.
Yeah.
He went to do his own thing. That's why he split from leaders in the new school.
Yeah.
That's why he made. That's why he made like so many albums and shit, and compared to mixtapes.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I want to do the same shit. That's dope, man. You start out with a group, and sometimes you transition. Yo, that's dope. That's growth right there. You feel me?
Look at CeeLo, and Goody Mob. They got back together, but for a while it was kind of rocky.
The reunion shit wasn't really all that great though. I mean, you mean most groups, whenever they split up or whatever, it'd be like creative differences and all the other bullshit.
That's why I fuck with MOP. Fuck with my.
What happened to them? Did they split up?
Don't say that, okay? Because Gangsta just put out an album, all right, and he was featured. He was heavily featured on the Gang Star's recent album, right? You can't. Come on, Greg. All right.
When was the last time you ever heard a mob MOP album?
I got to call you on this one, G Money Stacks. I got to call you on this one. I got to call you because remember the song when they had 50 MCs on it.
No,
MOP you ain't know who Lil Fame was.
Yeah, Lil Fame and what's his name was on it.
Exactly, both of them.
Yeah, both of them was on it. And the Locks, who knows how to sit together. Jadakiss was the only one missing from that record with K-Slay, but Sheik was on that.
Jadakiss, I got to get to the next one as soon as you finish.
Perfect segue. But yeah,
that song was tough. I listened to it after y'all spoke about it. I love that song, yo. They put together so many different legends that you would never even put together.
Was Memphis Bleak really on it? Because I haven't gone back. I gotta go back in.
Source Money was on there. Almost everybody, yo. Everybody. EA Ski was on there.
I heard he's making another one. He's making a record with 100, trying to get like 100 certain artists on it. I'm going to try to go in his DMs to hit him up. It's probably legends though. I'm not a legend. Niggas don't know who I am. But that'd be dope, son. Cameron should have been on that joint though.
You right.
I would have loved a Cameron.
Oh my lord, that would have been official. Oh yeah. But nah, that was a good album. That was definitely a good song. You understand what I'm saying? And MOP did stay together. They are staples of New York. When we speak of Mobb Deep, you also got to bring up MOP. Yeah, down New York for the longest.
Hell yeah, for sure, man. I'm sure. And EPMD, it's
mostly. You already know I got to speak about them.
Yeah, man, it's mostly duos stay together longer than some of these other artists. I know Wu-Tang had their problems, but they stuck together, which is hard to do when you got more than 5 niggas in one group. So that's shout out to them. It's fucking phenomenal.
I mean, Wu-Tang Clan hasn't been the same since they lost ODB.
Why you say that? You think so?
And ODB passed away and shit? Because I didn't know he was part of Wu-Tang. I thought he was just a solo artist.
Most artists in the Wu-Tang come out as a solo. They do their solo work, same with people from the Locks. Kiss had a solo album, Styles and Sheik. Most of the artists, I was trying to explain it to somebody the other day. Like just because I'm in a group don't mean I just can't venture off and do certain shit. That's gonna make us bigger. You feel me? I'm gonna come back and make a go back and make a group album. Yo, I'm just venturing off. That's growth right there. That doesn't mean I left the group or some shit. Yo, like Method Man is on his active shit. He's still a Wu-Tang member. And niggas know it's universal. More niggas know of Wu-Tang thanks to Method Man. All right. Or thanks to Ghostface Killer, or Raekwon, RZA, because RZA's making films and shit and directing, That makes it makes it more known about who Wu-Tang is and who it represents. It kills me in a good way when I see white people like wearing a gear. I met a 14-year-old on the bus and he had a Wu-Tang t-shirt. I'm like, yo, you kidding? I like that shirt. He had no idea who Wu-Tang was, but he was just wearing it because it's the thing that's in. Even people who don't wear it, it pissed me off too. But you know, that's how crazy Wu-Tang is. Like I'm like, this is watching white people rap. That some of them don't even know who Wu-Tang is. They just get the merch, you know, get the symbol and get the yellow logo and shit. That's something, son. That's like Wu-Tang is known out here like Snoop Dogg is to white people. All the white people know who Snoop Dogg is. Be surprised. Yo, Snoop Dogg is doing a lot of things. So Snoop Dogg was just on fucking WWE jumping on top of a nigga. Yeah. Nigga was
No.
Yo, son. Uncle Snoop.
Snoop Dogg, man. I'm like, wait a minute. What is he doing in WWE, man?
It took him 7 seconds to jump.
What the hell is he doing in WWE with his skinny ass?
I don't know, man. That's how it is.
He transcended rap. You know, now he's a figure. He's a media. He's an icon. You know, what I mean, he's
an icon
now, like Michael Jackson.
Word, he was universal. Anywhere you go, they would know Michael Jackson. That same with Wu-Tang. You can't
Michael
say
Jackson.
it for every artist.
Exactly. Michael Jordan. They transcend what they do. He transcended basketball. Same thing with Mike Tyson. Mm-hmm. Now Mike Tyson is becoming a universal icon. He transcended boxing. There's people who never saw a Mike Tyson fight, but they know exactly who Mike Tyson is.
Who he is, yo.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Great marketing, man. You know, you got to respect people who do that.
Hell yeah.
I'll never speak bad about them. Even the Justin Biebers, even the Justin Timberlakes, all of these people, I will never speak bad about these guys.
Well, Justin Bieber didn't make that a critically acclaimed video. One less lonely nigger.
That was hilarious.
One less lonely nigger.
That was hilarious.
Jesus Christ, man. I don't. But he was high. Somebody dated him to sing the song or some shit.
He did it.
That was hilarious.
Certain things like that make me laugh, yo. They always make me laugh. I remember going to see 12 Years a Slave. I'm the only person in the movie there laughing every time a white person said nigga. It's just so funny to me the way they say it. It's just hilarious.
I love Quentin Tarantino films.
Yo.
Oh man.
Why does that remind me of one of the episodes of the Chappelle Show when there was like a group of white people basically saying the fucking name of the Wu-Tang song, saying Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. Like, how do you know about the damn song, man? Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, some of these people know about Wu-Tang.
Like, who told them about it though?
White people love Wu-Tang. And I'll tell you right now, you probably got just as many white people love Wu-Tang as black people, probably more.
And that's the fan base transcends. It's not just only black people, it's white people. You're doing good for yourself. Exactly. Same way when you encourage some haters, you on the verge of blowing up. Success is right there at an inch away. Jay's and I used to be like a big Hove fan. Not saying I'm not anymore. I used to look up. I used to Google Hove every week. Yo, his next tour is coming up. Really? Next tour, son. His next album. Yo, I went to one of his shows. I think it was December when he had the Black album or something. Or no, American Gangster Tour. White fans. Yep. A lot of them. That's and I'm not even mad. That's beautiful right there, son. That's beautiful. This man who grew up just selling drugs and he started making music for niggas his hood.
Everybody. And
everybody's can listen to his music. Not saying everybody likes Hove. There's always gonna be haters. But yo, you just having white people rap his words along with black people. Fucking beautiful. That's beautiful, son. It's like some Woodstock type of shit. You feel me?
I went to a G-Unit concert with Ludacris, all of them. Yo, there was way more white people out there at Jones Beach than there were black people.
You kidding?
Oh. I want some white fans, man. What's up, yo, man? Come on, man.
That's what's gonna make you blow on the low.
Hell yeah.
Black people ain't buying money. You spend money to go to shows. We wasn't buying albums back in the day. It's usually white people that's buying those albums, and you got to go star a lot of time, in order to succeed.
It's a fact, man.
But it's interesting because whatever the hood endorsed, like 50 Cent from New York and y'all from Queens. You understand what I'm saying? I'm from Long Island, but I have all the 50 Cent mixtapes. So his buzz was with black people first.
Also, that says something about Eminem. I keep hearing this statement. I don't listen to Eminem in my car. What niggas listens to Eminem? Like, I don't. He's not in my top, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Like most people been to M is, and you got to be foolish to not give him his flowers. And he's a fucking legend. You know, he raps, son. He doesn't mumble. He's a rapper, son. Yeah. He can put words together. You feel me? Yeah, that thing is a legend, man.
Yeah, let me ask you this.
And he's the one that created Shade 45 too. I just knew that months ago.
Sway in the morning and shit. That's dope. That's dope, man. When you a legend like that, it's like LL Cool J got Rock the Bill's radio station and shit.
Yeah.
Shout out to some of my Sirius XM listeners.
That's a black-owned trendsetter right there, man. Yo, during Black History Month, we about to do something different, man. We about the black-owned trendsetters, man. That's doing it big, man.
We are all trendsetters, son. We set the trends that everybody follow.
But it's about the ones that basically created something and basically gained success out of certain things.
Mm-hmm.
You got an example?
The culture vulture thing that we speak about, you know.
The Travis Scott shit.
But not even about Travis Scott, but just in general. I mean, if they want to know the styles that's going to be official, where are they going? They're going to look at what the little kids and what the kids in New York City are wearing, what the kids in Los Angeles are wearing, what the kids in Chicago are wearing. And these are going to be your future trends that you see. So you have people studying our culture, the words that we use, the way we carry ourselves, but they making it into a bigger business and getting paid off of it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These are what these culture vultures are doing. So when we look at it, it is us, not me so much. I'm 40 years old. You understand what I'm saying? But the younger black kids that's coming up, the younger people from the inner city, the 20-year-olds, the 13, 14-year-olds. This is where the styles are coming from, yo.
These little disrespectful niggas who don't know shit.
But that's where it's coming from.
Yeah, at least you're not the 40-year-old virgin like I'm being teased over the years and shit, man.
I wish I was the 40-year-old virgin. All that sex and all that other stuff is
because easy, you got it because you're right now, man.
You wanna somebody's father, you wanna die. Yo, we need B Live in the Uncle Sam.
It's like horror films, the slasher films in the 80s.
Oh no!
That older guy that's gonna tell you whatever you're doing, you better not do it. You know, Jason, Freddy Krueger, all these people that are doing things that society tell you not to do. The fact
you tell somebody not to go to the basement.
Oh, that hidden message, right when you about to get some pussy. You just
oh my god!
Ain't nobody breaking down like that before. That's some shit. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Who survives? The virgin.
And you tell some
40-year-old virgin, man.
Nah, the reason I brought that shit up was because of the movie, man. It reminded me of me. Yo, man. And you tell somebody not to go to the basement and shit, and they do it anyway, and then something bad happens to you, man. It's just like the fucking reboot of Chainsaw Massacre, man. You tell somebody not to go to the basement, but then again killed by Leatherface.
Right.
Yeah.
You ever saw the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3?
Yeah, I hate the idea that.
Was Trey Songz in that? I can't remember which one that was.
Hold on. He was in the reboot. He was in the rebooted one. Yeah, okay. The thing I hate about certain movies is like it's always just being the first people to die, man. Just like fucking Resident Evil, Extinction, Mike Evans, Shanti. They died over the vampires.
That's why Scream is one of my favorite horror films ever. Because they play on all of those tropes. So if you look at Scream 2, they go into the movie theaters talking about they don't like horror movies because the black people are always going to be the first ones to die. in the movie, they the first people to die.
Yep, right there. Oh shit.
Oh man.
You know what I hate is when they doing that old tie bullshit with the cat jumping out from the dumpster.
Yeah.
Oh god. Oh shit. Oh man. Yeah, but my favorite film is Saw.
So it's official. Still one.
Yeah.
Official.
Oh,
fucking
man.
dope, son. Fucking dope. I still say that catchphrase right before I tear some pussy. Game over.
That's what I'm about to start saying.
Oh yeah, I still say that to this day, man. Yeah, that's a good movie though. Good horror movies. Now I'm gonna go on my rant. Horror movies is not the same as it was, you know. If y'all can agree, right? Think of the last horror movie you've seen, and what was the plot, right? Some little girl who's a poltergeist in the house, or you got to get an exorcist or some shit. It's always something to do with a demon or some shit. And it's some little white girl, like kind of all the same synopsis. And I'm not wrong. This is the same shit over and over again. Check it out, man.
The whole shit reminds me of the fucking Omen, man. The Omen
that shit too.
With the fucking little boy being a demon. I was like, damn, man. Yo, man.
But now they're just ripping off each other, other films and trying to put it together, and this is kind of the same plot and some shit. You know, I can name a dozen off the top. Like
it's kind of like they try to make a parody out of the movies and shit.
Kind of, this was coming to, and that's why I don't get fully enticed with horror films anymore. I want to.
It's not as scary as it used to be, just like the Halloween movies and shit.
Nah, not really.
So I remember my first time seeing Halloween. I went to Halloween to see Halloween with my father. I forgot which one it was, and this was
I bet you your ass had nightmares too.
I did. And it was in the 80s, with my father. And it's crazy. The music that he was playing, everything just totally horrified me. And for me, back in the day, they were scary. But now these movies are just funny now.
I'll tell you one thing though, what still got me scared, and I watched it with Rob the other day. That was like a year ago. It was another day, but Candyman.
Candyman was an excellent movie.
When I seen that shit as a young kid, that scared the fuck out of me.
I still not watched Candyman.
You watched it? Oh man, because just that scene where imagine if you open your medicine cabinet and it's a whole fucking apartment and building. Like what the fuck? you going through that shit. Because I don't care who you are. After you watch the movie, you like, yo, Candyman.
Farewell to the flesh. Oh man,
I think that what's name is kind of scary to a certain extent. Hostel, the first one, that kind of caught me. Hostel.
That was good. That was a good.
I like that movie. Hostel has been a good series. Excellent. And Saw, the first Saw was scary.
Yeah,
first Saw was suspense. Watch it.
Yeah. That was dope, man. That was dope.
Yeah, man.
And now when I look for a horror film, I just look for a reason as to why homies is going around killing people. Mm-hmm. You know, I want to see that. I want to see more horror films, different plots, better ideas. I don't want to see the same haunted house, the same little white girl possessed by a demon. It's getting old. All right, Drag Me to Hell and all these other types of films.
I like that movie though. Drag Me to Hell was good.
Couldn't get into it.
Yeah, I really like that. I like the effects that they had in it. It was very gory. I think Eli Roth did it, and Eli Roth was official.
Woo! It's a good director right there. But I wasn't a fan of the movie.
I like the Green Inferno. You guys seen that?
The Green Inferno. Don't think I've seen that one.
Check it out.
I gotta check that out. All right.
About these white people, they was activists, and they was trying to basically stop big companies from cutting down the rainforest because they was cutting down trees. So they went out there to try to represent, the indigenous people that live in the rainforest.
Right.
So they traveling, and then they plane crash, in the rainforest. But then the same people that they trying to save was trying to kill him.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
So watch it, yo. It's hilarious. It's hilarious.
Oh shit!
Damn.
Oh man.
Speaking of plane crash, right? What y'all remember that Malaysia aircraft that went down in the ocean and it's never been found? Did they ever find that shit? Recover the plane? I remember that. It was like 2009.
I remember. Yeah, I remember.
Sure.
Did they ever recover it? Find out what happened to it?
I don't think they did.
I should just vanish off the face of the earth. A whole plane, my nigga. A whole plane.
A whole plane. Come on.
I bet fucking Jeff Bezos could find that shit, nigga.
Well, my bad. Hey, Sam Raimi, he did it. Sam Raimi, not Eli Roth.
This guy said
Sam Raimi. Okay.
Yeah, and he did The Evil Dead, which was one of my favorite horror movies of all time.
The Evil Dead. That was a good one. That was a good fucking flick.
You know,
that was a good
one.
Ooh.
Sam Raimi, you know, official guy. Yeah. But yeah, what flight was that? Because I want to Google it.
It was just check Malaysia, Malaysia aircraft, Malaysia flight. Over I think it was 130. I could be wrong. But yeah, fucking went missing like a million Earhart. Like ain't nobody talking about it. Like this is ceased to exist.
Yeah, I think it probably crashed, but they don't know where.
Yo, if that happened to me, my family members is on that bitch, nigga. You got to do something, B. I'm flying free for the rest of my life, my nigga. Like, yo, you can't tell me what happened. Nigga? Oh hell, nigga, they got sued out the wazoo, nigga. Fuck out of here. Oh man, that's fucked up.
You heard it was another one that just happened yesterday, well, a couple days ago.
Wait, it just vanished? It crashed or some shit?
They lost radar of it, and they just recently found out that it crashed, but they didn't know what happened to the flight.
They lost Wi-Fi connection or some shit. How they losing? What the fuck? What is going on here? It's 2021. Come on, technology needs to be better here.
2021 has started.
2021. The same reason why if I'm going to get my prostate checked, there's no reason why your fingers should be in my ass, my nigga. My butt should be getting swiped across the table and that's it, nigga. Go on the computers and find out what's going on here. Why are we still doing in the old decade? Take two fingers and put it in my ass type of shit. Nah. It needs to be better way.
That is gross, man.
That's the prostate exam. What I think of prostate exam is I haven't had my shit yet. But
that shit is gross, man.
2021, nigga. Hey, help is wealth, nigga.
Damn though, man.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
But he's real when he said that. I worked with an older guy, you know, who was in his 60s, 70s. He told me, as a man, you gotta get your prostate checked, son. They say about 40% of us, maybe even more than that, are gonna develop prostate cancer. So if you catch it early, you got a chance. If you don't let it just fester, it's gonna be an issue, man.
You know that shit is scary though for a lot of people, man. Not everybody could pull that shit off, man. Being able to take a prostate exam and shit. Not everybody could pull that shit off.
That's what I'm saying. Like technology, we should have
results, man.
We should have some easier way to get that shit done. Same with the mammogram shits. You gotta squish all these breasts in the machine. That's doing more damage than good. Like it gotta be a better way. You feel me? Yeah. It gotta be a better way.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, Jadakiss.
Yeah. Before we get into that, I wanted to get y'all take on something. Actually, this really caught my mind. Actually, though, man, y'all remember back in the days, music artists used to release their albums around Tuesday, right?
Yep.
I can't recall.
But then years later, fast forward, all of a sudden everybody's releasing their
on Fridays
and shit like that.
Yeah.
But I be like wondering, like, for music artists and everything, like, should they release their music projects early or later? Because it just seems like, like most people are used to people Tuesdays compared to Fridays right now. Like, how y'all feel about that?
For me, right? I do it outside the box. If I know you're
okay,
if I know you a certain artist or some shit, and you coming out on Friday, say ASAP Rocky's releasing a project or some shit, whoever it is, you know, I'm gonna always do the research. You know, they have platforms that tell you such and such artists is coming out here.
Mhm.
All right, if this is coming out on Thursday, I'm gonna release my shit on Monday. You know,
Yeah.
before, because you know, I know they have a bigger following, a bigger fan base, and
Yeah.
I'm just a local average. I'm just a local artist compared to these niggas here who got you know, is getting pushed. You know, they don't gotta. I gotta pay for my advertisement, do all this other shit. I gotta do a lot more shit for me independently once I release my shit. So if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it the right way and make sure there's no traffic in between. Yo, you know, you got Dipset releasing the album coming out here. You got, you know, even if it's some scrubby ass nigga, I'm gonna make sure I get the whole day to myself. Feel me? I'm gonna be real selfish about it and just doing it that day. Because the way it is now, everything is it's oversaturated. You know, you got plenty of shows, plenty of music to listen to. You know, you got, oh, I got this, and what's gonna happen is you're just gonna add it to the list. Don't add my shit to the list. Play it right now. So I'm gonna drop my shit. Even if it's a Sunday, you get home from church, pop my shit in, go in the car, play my joints. I can't speak for everybody else.
All right, when you say oversaturated when it comes to music and stuff like that, are you saying it's a good thing or a bad thing?
Bad thing, definitely a bad thing. It's a bad thing because it could be both, but for me, I feel like it's a bad. When you got so much product out there in the world, it kind of takes away from some things. You know, you don't have time to let this sit and process with you. You know, it used to be the thing where you used to go back in the days. You listen to an album, get the whole artwork and shit. You sit down and let it process, and niggas is different. Niggas was different back then too. You know, you would get like popping 2 or 3 albums, sit down, chill out, let it process. You know, play it on the whip back to back. All right, yo, that was dope. I fuck with that joint. You know, it's just you gotta play it, push it on to the next one. For the consumers and for people who's just doing it just to what's the word I'm looking for? Bloggers, content creators. They gotta do that shit because that's their thing they do. You know, I'm sure they got a hard job like fucking Anthony fuck is his name?
What?
It's a dude, it's a white dude who pretty much reviews albums that come on a regular basis.
Oh,
he does it real often because it's a lot. I mean, it's a lot of shit to go through. But and this is in this day and era now, we don't some fans don't really appreciate the artist's work. It's drop something out, I would listen to it. Cool. When it was the next shit coming out, you know, and then we go on to the next artist. All right, we played that. The next artist. It's a lot of shit to go through. You feel me? I compare the same shit to Netflix and TV shows nowadays. We all gotta buy a fucking app. We gotta have an app. We all paying $5 for Hulu, $5 for Netflix. I mean, Netflix take $5, but you get what I'm saying. You know, so many HBO Max, HBO Go, all these different types of shit. Spotify, iTunes, and shit like that. We get a notification. Oh, yo, so and so just dropped. All right, you got like 5 artists that dropped in the same goddamn day. All right, cool. I gotta go sit back. Now you got a back catalog of artists of shit you haven't listened to. So what do? You put in a list. You put in the wish list, or you put in your cart, or whatever. However you go about listening to music. Same shit with Netflix. This came out. I'm gonna add it to the list. You don't got time because you a busy motherfucker. You got your hustle on. Go back home. Yo, I got it. I ain't watched this yet. I ain't listened to this shit. God damn. You know, we don't let it process. And I love to dissect a good album. I love to dissect a good fucking film. You know, that's just me. I don't know how everybody else does it. There's a lot. There's only a lot you can do in 20. There's only so much you can do in 24 hours.
Right?
Yeah.
You know, nigga. I'm the type of guy to fucking listen to a podcast or play an album while I'm taking this shit. You fuck it, you know. I ain't got time to waste, man. Bring that next episode, B. All right, let's go. You feel me? I'm jogging. I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna play that tape. I'm gonna play that new mixtape or new album.
That was too much information, man.
You get what I'm saying, though, son. You get what I'm saying, though.
You didn't have to mention the taking the shit part, though, man.
Hey, man, we human, man. Yeah, but don't sound like Robin.
Fila did the same shit in the previous episode.
What he said?
No. When he turned up this camera and everything, and I saw it, and I heard him using the damn potty, and he flushed the toilet.
He getting ready. He getting ready for the show. He getting ready for the show.
Not you.
Oh shit.
Man.
I was listening to that episode too. That was a good episode. You know, I caught a quick preview. Dope shit. You know, good topics.
Yeah, man. And now, last but not least, the one and only heavy hitter that we have to talk about is Jadakiss being on Central Ave, who basically said that upcoming young rappers. He's not saying every rapper in mainstream. He's talking about upcoming young rappers. Wait,
hold on. Who's ever got music in the background? Can you turn it off? Pause it. It's kind of distracting.
So, I'm not playing music.
Oh my! I relax. I said whoever it is. I ain't say Greg. Can you turn your shit off? I said whoever it is.
I'm about to relocate, so I'm about to relocate.
My fault. The problem. Don't worry about it.
Nah,
right. Continue, Greg.
But like I was saying though, like so Jadakiss was on Central Ave and basically said that he was talking. He's not saying mainstream.
Wait. What is Central? Is that a podcast?
Central Ave is a TV show. That's on My 9 that comes on Saturdays. That comes on Saturdays and whatnot. I'm gonna make a segment in terms of TV recommendations and stuff like that. I just gotta set it up and stuff.
My 9. Wait, hold on. Is this like a music show? Is this like video music box? What is this?
Central Ave is basically like a entertainment news show where they actually interview people and they go over stories that's going on current and on.
What channel is this? This is on
My 9.
I don't know what that is.
It's
Channel 9?
Channel 9.
Oh, all right. My 9. Channel 9. My 9. You remember when like Channel 11 used to be with like fucking WB and some shit?
Yeah.
They had the frog and shit.
Michigan J Frog.
Yeah. And it went to CW and shit. Yo, these networks be changing a lot. That lets you know I haven't watched fucking cable in a minute. And I got cable. I haven't watched that shit in a minute.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Go ahead. What did Mr. Kiss say?
So basically, he was saying he's not saying upcoming rappers. He's saying that upcoming young rappers are getting easy targeted of getting killed. And the reason I say this, they was talking about the uprising murders in hip hop, and I want to segue to a prime example of what Jim Jones said months ago, which was about last year when he said that that being a rapper is more than being in the military and shit like that. So what's your take on it?
I think that's incorrect, and they know it's incorrect. The fact that they said that, they didn't say being a gangster rapper.
They're not saying gangster rapper. They're saying young upcoming.
That's what rappers. I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. No, there's a reason why they led the forefront. Cool, Kiss and their whole squad used to talk about shooting niggas back in the day. They bumped to it. You feel me? Everybody bumped to it. I watched Sway in the morning when they went up there and people called me, yo, I caught my first body listening to your joint. All right. That does something. I was out there in the universe, and these other rappers feel like they got to do the same shit. They got to talk about like this is. I've said this plenty of times, but they only doing this because they feel like that's what the consumers want to hear. Not everybody want to hear that shit. Same with female rappers. You feel like, all right, yo, if I don't talk about my pussy or how wet my pussy is or how fat my ass is, I'm not gonna make any revenue for that shit. Not the case, man. What other shit? In criminal activity.
I had enough of that.
About your body and shit like that. So when they say that, that's like Nah, that's like saying rappers in general rap. If you will become a rapper, you get gunned down and shot. Nah, nigga, that's gangster rap, nigga. The fuck, and you bringing that negative energy to you. That's it, nigga. Like we can go down the whole list right now, like you did the other podcast with the 45 list of Christmas songs. Let's go down the list right now, rappers. We can say did he talk that thug shit, but was he about it, or did he just do it just for the clout? Like, was he really about that life?
They just do it for the clout, man. Like they're not even about that life.
I'm not even.
I mean,
whether or not they are or not, though. But remember, like back in the day, the niggas who used to slang work didn't look up to these celebrities, to these rappers. It was like, nigga, they didn't fuck with them like that. Only to a certain era was like, yo, the slangers started mingling with the rappers, and the rappers kind of stole their style. Like, yo, and now I'm talking about the drug shit, like the Big Meech shit. Like Big Meech is cool with a lot of rappers and shit like that. They incorporated that shit into their style. Like, but like that doesn't make sense. If I'm doing some illegal shit, why the fuck would you talk about it? It sounds cool to kill people, all right, but then nigga, you're gonna face the consequences. You putting that negative energy in the universe.
Exactly.
You just robbed a liquor store. Okay, cool. You just shot 15 blood members. What you think is gonna happen to you, nigga? Like, niggas is gonna, you gonna walk into an Applebee's and niggas gonna clap. Nah, niggas is gonna look at you a certain way. You put up that persona, so like, like think niggas is just gonna come up to you in the middle of the street. Yo, you're my favorite dog. Nah, it's not like that, nigga. It's not. You don't get this same kind of clout like Michael Jackson is. Nah. Michael Jackson ain't have niggas trying to kill him, death threats and shit like that. There's a reason why, nigga. He's the king of pop, nigga. He's the king of, how many niggas he gunned down and shot down in the street. He didn't advertise if he was Crip, whether Michael Jackson was a Crip or not. We don't know because he didn't state that shit in his songs, nigga. You don't mix business and other shit together. Like this is your business. Right? So keep the other shit out of it. You feel me? Like, I don't make no sense when niggas is gangbanging and river dancing in videos and shit, waving a blue flag.
River dancing.
What the fuck are you doing? No disrespect to the dad, but what do you think is gonna happen to this? What do you think is gonna happen to, like? And if people's gonna see that, oh, so and so is like this because we're perpetuated society. I gotta go murk homie or whatever it is. I got beef with him. My boy got beef with him. He did some shit like that. We know where he stay at. Yo, it's not the case. It's not the case. Every rapper or every up and coming rapper is not getting gunned down for no reason. That's not.
But I feel like sometimes it's like the way you move. I mean, look what happened with MF Doom and Pop Smoke, for example.
MF Doom, wait. MF Doom ain't get shot. All right, he died like most shot. He ain't get shot. I'm happy for that. You feel me? I'd be a lot more depressed if I heard somebody pop MF Doom.
I don't think it was violence. We'd have heard it if it was violence.
It's no violence. It's no harmful. It's not a homicide.
Yeah, but what about?
And there's a reason why. There's a reason why he ain't get shot compared to other people.
Yeah, King Von got shot too. I mean,
what was King Von talking about compared to MF Doom? You know the answer.
I mean, like I said, it's about the way you move. Like, look. Everywhere a person goes.
Wait, hold on. But MF Doom, we can all agree MF Doom ain't have money like other artists. All right. Like I just stated before, he was struggling way into his career, way early in his career. Up until then, we don't know how much, but he wasn't making a lot of money like that. And if he was, he didn't let it be known. You feel me? I'm sure he wasn't living in a fancy fucking neighborhood in California, but nobody's gonna cause him harm because it's MF Doom. He's a homie. You feel me? He's not bringing any negative attention to him. There's a group back in the day called Brand Nubian. Nobody ever came at.
I remember that.
Niggas never shot at Brand Nubian because they were speaking knowledge of self and giving wisdom to the youth. Now I can say like not every rapper is gonna want to talk about that. Okay, cool, but you don't. If you expect what's to come, if you're talking about this shit you're talking about, you feel me? And it even makes it worse when you're talking about this shit and you're not about that life. You're only doing it because you think you see somebody else doing it and you think All right, well, I gotta make a quick buck. Here's how I'm gonna do it.
It's just like you
retarded to me, son.
It's just like you said. Like every fucking rapper is basically, you know, emulating
mainstream rapper too. I'm gonna say mainstream rapper.
Yeah, that too, and trying to emulate that gangster life that they're not even about that life though.
That shit is dead, man. Who wants to be a gangster anyway, son?
It just seems to me, because it just seems to me that it's more like they're trying to intimidate other people because of that lifestyle.
You should let somebody else know that you got your balls hang low, whatever. You the tough guy.
And like you just said, that they did this shit because of the consumers, and that's something that's, you know, certain people want to hear. Like who? Like
what they think they want to hear.
Exactly.
Right.
Well, what you think? Would you agree with Mr. Jim Jones and Jadakiss?
But here's the thing though. The reason why I brought up the unsolved murders of hip hop and everything, because there's so many unsolved cases and shit that's been going on for like quite some time.
Jam Master Jay, Tupac, Biggie, Big L was one of my favorites. I wish Vlad would go on in his show and ask somebody what happened to Big L compared to fucking 200 Tupac questions. It's getting fucking annoying. Yo,
you know good and hell and well that shit's not gonna fucking happen, man.
I'm sure the fans would love to hear, yo, why did Big L get gunned down? You know, that was the same way Vlad interviewed 200 niggas about Tupac, and he feels like, all right, or you know, Officer Vlad has now found out why Tupac and who Tupac
that's a lot, son.
Alleged, you know, killer is. It's a lot. I'm over exaggerating, but a lot of people and people who currently he's interviewing just throws in a Tupac question.
Yeah.
Like, so what do you think about Tupac? Yo, we want to hear some shit, some other unsolved cases. Yo, Jam Master Jay, Big L, Biggie, what's good? It's not Tupac wasn't the only rapper. He was not the only like Scott LaRock. Like there's plenty of other artists out there who got gunned down. You feel me? I would love to hear a Big L story. I'm waiting for his movie to come out whenever that shit comes out. Like I was DMing the dude who's playing Big L. I was that nigga had practice. I do a lot of working just to play that role.
Who's playing Big L?
It's not a known actor, but it's I got his Instagram. I'll give it to you after this.
Wait, he's an upcoming actor?
I don't think he's an artist. He's an
upcoming actor. An actor.
I think this would be his first role. If you ask me though, RJ Payne can play Big L. He looks just like Big L.
Who RJ?
I don't know if you know RJ Payne. He looks just like Big L. He can spit. I seen his freestyles. Yeah. But yeah, so be like, what's your take on that? Jim Jones.
But you don't think sometimes, you know, danger follows you.
All right, so let me ask you this: what danger followed the Black Eyed Peas?
That's a different story. Be live.
What? No, it's not.
Story.
That's not a different story.
What does that have
what kind of trouble followed Chance the Rapper?
With all these other rappers that
Chance the Rapper talks about how much he loves his wife. He's not talking about how many Crips he shot down or who baby mother he's fucking. You feel me?
So when someone like Jim Jones, he's gonna say he don't understand, or you know, being a young rapper is getting them killed. No, you walk around being a blood. You associating with the people that you associate with was getting you in trouble, not rapping.
And that's what pisses me off. Like he's acting like he don't know. He don't see it.
Exactly.
He don't see it because he's too far in, and that's how he lives his lifestyle. But homie, there's I'm going to fully testify, my nigga. Not every rapper is up and coming rapper. Every young rapper just gets shot out the blue. There's a reason to it.
Who beefing with Lil Nas X?
Exactly. It's calculations. It's how you move. It's how if you're gonna talk that talk, then you better move smart. Then that's
exactly.
The case. You feel me? You can't talk that talk and pull a 6ix9ine and just show up in Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, and think nothing's gonna happen to you. Like,
well, it's the way you carry yourself, son. I mean, it's the same way in the neighborhood. You understand what I'm saying? It's the same way in the neighborhood. I could look at every single time that something negative happened to me in the hood, and at each time it was the universe telling me I'm doing too much. B, you're doing too much. Not to say that innocent people don't get caught up, because innocent people do get caught up. But the chances are you put yourself in situations in order for certain things to happen to you, man.
It happens.
You got people live in the worst neighborhoods and they never seen violence. Some of them, nothing ever happened to them because they don't put themselves in those type of situations.
I know. Yeah. And sometimes, I'm not saying danger can't happen. Sometimes some shit can pop off. Like homie from Honey I Shrunk the Kids got popped out and laid out in the street. All right. All that means is that New York is making a comeback. But anyway, yo, this is how you carry yourself. That's it, man. We was all taught right from wrong as a child.
Yeah.
We all learned that, and then you're born knowing, I can't kill my brother. I can't kill my sister, my mother, father. Yeah. That's my family. You just born knowing that shit. So when you diverting from plans and shit, and you go and talking this shit, and then other humans who you done foul to, it's gonna come back and get you.
Mm-hmm.
You just killed another god, or you're putting up a persona saying you killed another god.
Yep. For
what reason? No reason at all. He fucked your baby mama. All right, well, nigga, karma's coming back.
Damn.
You feel me? You want to kill another guy, all right, nigga, we gonna take you out. That's how it is.
Man.
I don't want no other rappers saying, I don't know why. All rappers is just it's a target on their back. The fuck? If I come and put a mixtape about how much I love my wife, if niggas is gonna want to shoot me now? Come on, man. Come on. That shit pisses me off. We know why niggas is getting gunned down.
I be having a hard time trying to figure
and stop going on Vlad too. The fuck?
I be having a hard time understanding how upcoming rappers end up being targeted. Like why does it make them a target? Like that's what I'm struggling with right now.
You said what? Why does it make them a target?
Like why are they a target? Like that's what I'm having a hard time with.
Now, your mom, what do you classify? All right, what's your definition of a target?
My definition of a target, man, that's a whole story. That's a whole different story, man. Like my whole definition of a target would have to be, like somebody try to pull a gun in your head and everything.
All right, so you think that it's just because you're young and black and you're a rapper that's what's automatically making people want to put a gun to your head, or is it the image that you putting out and what you're trying to relate to?
It's probably the image and what you're emulating and intimidating, and like I said, there's a few young upcoming rappers that's like imitating the lifestyle of other people are doing, and they're not even about that light. Like,
and that's what make you a target.
Take fucking Bitch 9, for example. He's not about that fucking gangster life.
And the labels perpetuate that shit too. Yep. The record labels perpetuate that shit, son. They know what's going on, but the record labels don't stop it. They don't PR teams. They will be like, oh, okay, you're doing this. All right, cool. They don't say shit until you get locked up. To be 100%.
Yo,
they know why be beefing with each other, like
right. They know what
you're doing to make more notoriety. That's doing more harm. That's doing a lot more harm. They know what they're doing, right. Son.
I had a discussion with one of my mans, one of my friends. He's from East New York. I respect this guy.
East New York.
And we were speaking about gangs. And you know how back in the day, I don't know if they do it now, but if you said blood or Crip, they'll block it out in your music. You understand what I'm saying? So I looked at that as inciting violence, and he would stick me up and down. Oh, gangs don't stand for violence and this, that, and the third. And I'm like, all right, they don't. But at the same time, if I'm a Crip and I see somebody throwing up blood signs, you become a target to me. You know, you're my enemy. Now I look at it as the same thing with Trump getting banned from you know, all social media.
Everything.
He's inciting violence. There are people that's gonna listen to what Trump say.
Banned from everything, son.
And
DoorDash, Uber Eats.
Same thing with rappers.
I am
speaking about stuff that happened in your neighborhood, and you saying, "Oh, shout out to, you know, Big C Style, who's a Crip that murdered."
Yeah,
you shouting out Big C Style.
Exactly. By you saying that, you just inciting violence in yourself, nigga. You just self-snitching. You snitching yourself.
Exactly. You understand? So I can understand people being censored, and a lot of times we do bring that on ourselves. If I could be live right now, and if I was live and had a red bandana right now, I could be speaking every single thing that I speak right now. But that red bandana on my head is gonna make me a target. The same way as a police officer. If I'm a police officer, I could be a good police officer, but yet and still, you got people who hate the police, and they may take a shot at me just because I'm wearing that uniform, son.
That's why when I woke up in neighborhoods and shit, you feel me? If I'm going up to a white lady or some shit and I need some directions, you know, I know the full-fledged, I'm gonna take the hoodie off first and foremost. You know, I don't want to scare this. I don't want to scare lady over here. You know, I already know that narrative has been pushed on black people. They feel a need to be afraid of us some shit. You know, because of all the shit that's going on in the media. You know, it's easy to think, I heard, yeah, you know, all niggas are the same. It's not the case.
You hear it from women all the time. Niggas ain't shit though.
Man, I like to look at statistics. You understand what I'm saying? That's one of my things. I'm an analyst at my job, so I you know what I do is I get raw statistics and I try to figure out you know, like patterns in the data. So when we look at young black men and we look at black people in general, I did the stats and I looked at it per 1,000 people. All right. A murderer per 1,000 black people that you come across, you're gonna get less than like 3 black people out of that 1,000 people. That's gonna be a murderer. You understand what I'm saying? So the average black person that you meet on the street is gonna be an upstanding citizen. Most of us are not out there committing crimes. However, for some reason, this is the type of things that get put on us. That we are criminals, like you said with the hoodie. The chances of you being a criminal as a black person, out of every 1,000 people that white lady met, she's probably going to come across 3 black people that would be murderers. But yet and still, the fact that you black, the 3 speak for the majority of us when that's really not even the case.
But how are we a threat though, based on the color of our skin though?
And we're not. And it's sad that we gotta, you know, walk around thinking about this, because I do the exact same thing. I take the bass out of my voice when I speak to people because they think that I'm threatening them, or I'm being argumentative with them when I'm not.
You know, fucking Big Mouth had an episode where the homie he called it code switching. I've been trying to tell Robin like about this for the longest. I didn't call it code. I didn't even have a name for it. But code switching. I don't know if y'all seen that episode, but pretty much this black kid was talking with some friends and talking with another black chick, and she's kind of been institutionalized, and she's just, you know, been living in a suburban area, so this is all foreign to her. So it's pretty much if you're going into, you know, certain environments, you gotta, you know, switch the code of turning now. He had a whole dial like on his arm, and you gotta switch the dial. If you calling in or going to talk to white people, you gotta, you know, hey, excuse me, hi, good afternoon. It's a certain shit. It's like, yo, and I'm sure we've all done that sometimes. Like, yo, you don't call your manager and you try to get the day off with basing you. Yo, I'm trying to get the day off, man. I don't feel good right now. Hey, how's it going? Hi, I'm a little sick. I woke up with a sore throat. Yeah.
Oh,
I get some hair fluid, so I'm gonna need the rest of the week. Thank you. All right. No, God bless you.
Oh man,
you gotta switch the quota sometimes, you know. But when we all with our people, oh, we act the fuck up. Yeah, yo, my nigga was good. Yo, come through. That just spoke to me. I said something.
Then so do it sad, you know, that we live in a culture where we have to do that. But I mean, these are definitely the rules, man.
Hold up.
Do you think white people do that? Do white people like? White people just act their regular selves when they run into another black person?
Yep.
Some white people,
like Michael Rappaport, I think he be acting, son. You know, I like Michael Rappaport.
I like him too.
He definitely, you know, come on. I think he don't go into meetings speaking the way that he speak to black people. You know? Maybe he do because he's white. He could probably get away with that. I don't know.
I've seen his interviews, homie. He talks the way he talks to white people and black people.
Yeah. He doesn't just take him as a threat. They look at him as nothing, but allow us to speak like him. They're gonna look at us like this ignorant ass black person. What do you come here talking about?
Yep. That's true. Oh shit. Now I know white, but when white people meet, you know, their fellow Caucasian brethren, they you know, they may just drop the N-word. I've seen it. You've seen. I'm sure you've seen it too, Greg. You know, my nigga, what's up? I've seen another white person, you know, give that term of endearment to another white person and say nigga, or say some Ali kind of shit, where you're looking at it like they don't sound white to me.
I haven't even in that situation.
They sound like they're trying to be a black person.
Yeah, a lot of them do.
I never.
I still feel uncomfortable about it, but I'm not a social justice warrior, so I don't.
I'm not either. I'm not one of those people. I'm not.
Yeah, me neither, man. I don't understand how a lot of social justice warriors should be out there 24/7 and shit, knowing that they're not solving any problems, man. Like, how do you stay out there and then not eat, man? I couldn't do it. I couldn't do that shit, man. People got battles of their own they gotta worry about, man. Not no
like my stimulus check, motherfucker.
Not no fucking because you know damn well that the justice system is already flawed and all that other stuff. Everybody knows that shit, man. But at the same time, what type of solutions are you bringing? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Criticism.
To me, it's like a waste of time.
Right.
You're not getting any solutions done. Like, how you getting justice when you just like standing out there for days and days and days and not even eating anything, man? Like, I couldn't do it. I can't do the activism. I can't do it.
Sound like one of those what's it called? Those black Israelites. My engineer was one of those back in the day. He had to sit about a train station and his weight and niggas just to come past him to start spreading the word and some shit. They do it by Broadway Junction. They do it when I was living in Canarsie. Right by that train, the L train. Oh, ACB standing there every weekend.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it was a tough job and some shit. He had to pay dues or some shit. Like, he had to give him half, you know, it's like a high percentage of his money to them. It's just a lot. He broke down why he stopped doing it. I don't want to fuck up what he told me because I'm just gonna paraphrase. It's a long time, so I'm not even gonna state it. But yeah, kind of what you said though. Yeah, it's a lot to do. Trying to spread the word and, you know, capture another brother and just spending all day outside and some shit. Mm-hmm. I can say the same for most of the same with Jehovah's Witnesses and shit like that. You know,
my father tried to turn me into a witness, man. No, yeah, a witness, but that just wasn't my thing. You know, I respect them. You know, I don't disrespect people's religion. You know, you have in what you want to believe in, but you know, certain things are just not for me.
Yeah, there's a list of celebrities, and it's a good list of celebrities who started out with Jehovah's Witness. So their parents put them into like a Jehovah's Witness program. I don't know if you're gonna do the list. You can look it up though, and that says something because, you know, the person they are now, you know, they ain't doing no fuck shit. That's all I'm gonna say.
Except for your boy Ja Rule.
Oh yeah.
Whoa!
It's murder.
Oh, what about Ja Rule, man? Other than the fact that
you remember that stunt he did with the whole show? Hey, nigga.
Which one you talking about?
He finessed a lot of people out their money, though.
I remember when he had the fouls on 50 Cent and he was inside the stairwell half dark. He was just looking crazy, talking about I got the files. I'm like,
Oh,
you know you take it that far, man. You know, you're looking crazy.
Oh shit!
And I like Ja Rule, but that was hilarious to me. He had the files on 50 Cent, yo.
So
He had
that's
a manila folder and everything. I was like,
yo, it was DJ's blood.
So that's the reason why 50 Cent ended his music career, man, because of that fucking ground beef.
wow.
And I don't mean the food that we eat, man.
I like Ja Rule though. You know, he seemed like a cool cat, man. You know what I mean?
I like him more than 50 as a character, not music wise. But even though I did like Ja Rule's music,
Yeah.
I liked his R&B music a lot more than 50's.
Mhm.
50's characteristics just is not.
Speaking of 50 Cent, I was listening to his new track.
He got new music out?
He got a new track called Part of the Game. I've been listening to that shit all day yesterday. Yo, that shit is lit though, man. He has an 18-year-old rapper featured on there. He calls himself NLE Chopper.
Oh, I heard him before.
I think he was on a Vlad interview.
Yeah, I heard the NLE Chopper.
Anybody named Chopper?
Yeah, he has a.
I like the original Chopper. I met him before. Yo, I hate to switch the topic.
Yeah.
I met him in Hempstead. You remember Chopper from the band? Y'all remember the band?
Yeah.
Oh, with P. Diddy and shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I met Chopper and a couple of them because it's funny. Y'all know I'm from Hempstead. So Hempstead, they had one of the strip clubs back in the day. Cheap strip club spot. The Taste of Honey.
Yeah.
Then you get $5 lap dances. You go downstairs for $30, and if you got game, you can get them to do whatever, all your wildest fantasies.
$5 lap dance.
$5 lap dance, man. And then the lap dance was so cheap, $5. The girl will come to your seat and dance with you. Then the person sitting next to you be trying to get fills on your $5 lap dance.
Who the hell pays $5 for a lap dance, though?
I used to pay 23 years old. I'm paying $5.
That's not bad, nigga. That's not bad, son.
You go in there with $100, you come out happy, son.
That sounds like one of those cheap ass dances alongside with chicken change, man.
You get what you get, man. Chicken tenders and some titties in your face. Hey, for $5.
The hood
is not a lot though, man. But it's nothing but chicken change to me.
the hood was a 50. Trust me. First of all, the chips were bad, son. You know what I mean? And when you drunk, they were good. And you can do whatever you want with them for a little bit of money. But $30, I'm out of that now. I don't do stuff like that no more. However,
right.
We used to be there until the lights came on. You understand what I'm saying? So it'll be 3 o'clock in the morning, and then they flip on the lights. And you can see you're like, oh shit, that's what you was in doing. You know what I'm saying? So I look up and I see Papa and the people from the band.
Oh man.
I'm like, yo, what the hell y'all doing in here, son? They just started
oh man.
What happened to them dudes, nigga? What happened to them dudes? What happened to the whole crew of the band, man? What happened to Chopper and Dylon, nigga?
Dylon was hilarious, son. Dylon used to have me rolling. But Babs is still in rap. And Ness also. They do battle rap.
They do battle rap, okay.
Yeah, so check Ness. Ness is hilarious. Ness be flipping on the crowd. So like when he rapping and the crowd not feeling him and they booing him and stuff, he start flipping on the crowd.
I would do that too.
Where he flipping on them, bro. It's hilarious.
All it takes is one brave nigga to throw a brick at you. I said, nigga,
exactly.
What difference with the wrong nigga and they won't? It's a freestyle, nigga. I never understood that. You talking this close in front of the nigga, you gonna disrespect him. Nigga, he could just punch you right there in the face.
Nigga. Throw the fucking brick.
You be surprised, yo. I seen a video with some niggas is rapping, right? Homies he got real close and he just felt the aggression. He said after his last bar, homie ducked him. Then the whole place went crazy. Like niggas was jumping on top of everything. We gotta watch that. Send that video up there. We gotta throw that video up there. But that shit was crazy, son.
It's a few of them.
Oh man.
And that's why I can't get into battle rap too. I can't do that.
Math Hoffa, he known for slapping people. He done slapped two or three people for rapping. And then I got this other cat. He from Long Island. He from Roosevelt. And it's another one. I'm sure y'all seen the memes. The homeboy rapping. He like, yo, you mad because I'm styling on you. And as soon as he said styling on you,
and there's a white dude going around saying, I think it was saying nigger or some shit, freestyling, and he got clapped up.
Oh shit.
Yo, it was the fucking funniest thing, son. The minute he just said nigga, his boy came. The dude he was rapping, they even hit him. His boy hit him. He's do that for, nigga. I felt you was mad, nigga.
Yo, y'all ever seen the extra scenes for 8 Mile?
Nah.
Eminem is battling other people.
Word?
He battled a legendary dude from Detroit. And the dude from Detroit was ready. So he had stuff written for him. And M destroyed him, son. They didn't even put it in the thing. They didn't even put it in the movie, yo. I was like, oh man, they better not have put that in the movie. Because M got his ass destroyed in that, son.
I gotta YouTube that. Yo, we gotta fuck. Yeah, I gotta look at that.
Man, that's something else, man.
Like that shit out. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh, this is a good pod, man.
Yeah, it was, man. Hey, yo, let me.
Wait, hold on, man. That Uncle Murder. Did y'all listen to that joint yet?
I saw it.
Can somebody? I ain't peeped that shit yet.
The 2020 wrap up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. You know, Uncle Murder ain't gonna let you down with that. Uncle Murder, he's not the best rapper, but I like his style. He flow with the beat, you know, and I like him as a rapper.
Yeah.
I like Uncle Murder as a rapper.
Yeah, when my Uncle Murder came out and everything, I didn't understand the nickname itself, though, man. I'm like in my head, man. How you call yourself Uncle Murder and you never killed anybody until you did Money and Violence years ago, man? How you uncle and then you end up being a murderer at the same time?
That goes back to what I said, son. It was he knew what he was doing. He wanted that clout. He wanted that negative energy towards you. I'm a killer, so don't fucking everything.
Oh, he's a 51 though. I did hear that he was one of those.
Want to be a fucking killer though, man.
I remember when he came out. What was the first song he came out on? Fuck, what was that? What's the name of that song? It was I can't. I'm blanking. It's probably on my phone somewhere. But he had it came out on 106 in Park, and when it premiered,
wow,
yeah, that shit was fire. So let me find this song. Hold on, I'm gonna find it. You know?
Uncle Murder. I always like Uncle Murder. I like Uncle Murder. I always like Papoose. Mano.
Shout out to all my niggas in Rosedale, Queens.
Yeah, Mano, man. I am not gonna forget him in that 50 Rolling D video, man.
Yeah, Mano beast, and I like Mano.
He's a fucking legend with a fucking podcast.
He is a troublemaker. Hit his song go. Woo. This came out years ago. Oh man. Called Bullet by Uncle Murder.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, it was official.
That was different. When I heard that, I was like, oh, damn, this is hard.
You know who else is a beast that don't get his props? Troy Ave. He could rap his ass off, yo.
I like Troy Ave. Niggas gave him shit because it's the whole Joey Badass situation. And I felt with that diss track he made to Joey. So with he said a couple of harsh lines. That was a dope diss song though. Yeah, like I just one of my favorites of that year when it came out next to Mace's Diss the Cam. Troy Ave could rap. You feel me? Yeah. And he's a lot wiser now. It took him a minute. He's pushing 40. He's a lot wiser now than he was when he first came out or some shit. And I think it's because what he went through and what he been through with shit. But he's him.
He got a troll personality too, and people don't tend to like trolls.
I see that.
Know? He'll troll you. You know what I'm saying? Like what do you say about the streets?
Streets is a myth.
Exactly. People hated him for that.
Yeah. Streets is a myth. I wouldn't have worded it that way, but Yeah. Hey, I fuck with him. He could rap, son. I don't know where he got all this hate from niggas like DJ Academics and the Joey Badass fan bases. Starting to put that negative energy out there. Troy Average, or some shit like that, and that just kind of went on with his career. Exactly. But he kept pushing. He kept pushing it. And
it culminated with the whole Taxstone thing. And Taxstone, I like Taxstone. Don't get me wrong.
I can't wait till he get. Well, I'm not gonna say that. Whenever he gets out, but man, I miss his podcast. Exactly. Taxstone was a real one, son. If you haven't watched a Taxstone podcast, go watch the episode. No matter which one you want, you're gonna laugh your ass off.
Exactly. And I was telling G Money Stacks, he never heard of Combat Jack. I'm sure if you know of Taxstone, you heard of Combat Jack too. And Combat Jack was one of the first people to start talking about this podcast stuff. He was one of the original trendsetters, yo. Y'all gotta Google him if you don't really know too much about Combat Jack. You know what I mean?
I heard about it. I listened to his podcast too.
They ain't sound so familiar, but I never really got into his podcast though.
Hey, Combat Jack the same one who allegedly shot Tupac?
No.
It's a different.
You're talking about Haitian Jack.
That's a different person.
Oh, okay. I'm making sure. Okay.
Combat Jack just recently died. Well, not recently. He died like about
3 years ago, some shit. Cancer.
Yeah, around there. But he was big on the podcast stuff. He's talking about promoting yourself and putting everything together. Same thing with Star. Star was the original person on these podcast stuff too. Asking for money with the donations and stuff like that.
Yeah, man.
A trendsetter.
That's dope, man. Look where we at today. And that's dope.
Everybody got a podcast, dope.
Everybody, man. It's like having an asshole. Everybody got one, man.
Wow.
Yeah, like everybody's story behind podcast shows is kind of different from what we're doing. Like the difference is we're not really trying to be like those political outlets and shit, man. We may be discussing certain stuff, but at the same time, just because we discuss certain political things that's happening right now and everything does not mean we're a political podcast. Okay?
No, it's just current events. Whatever goes on.
We're not a political podcast. I'm just want to stress this shit out, though, man.
Exactly. Y'all heard about that MTA worker who got fired because he went down there to the Capitol? He called out sick, and then they called him inside the Capitol building, got him on camera. So it's that. He deserved to get suspended, yo.
Man.
Niggas thought, you thought you was gonna get away with that?
They got his ass right there on camera.
So he got fired or suspended?
Suspended.
His coworkers gonna give him a field day with that one. He'll start fucking with
it. The Metro North. I ain't even gonna perjure myself up in here talking about the Metro North workers. You understand what I'm saying?
I was gonna actually do like an episode about the whole mass transit thing and all that, but I could wait till
exactly
the future episode and stuff.
We got a lot to talk about with that.
Yeah, but before we wrap, I want to actually do a segment called TV Show Checkouts. It's basically a segment where we actually give you recommendations of certain TV shows to watch and everything. Like this week when I was recording episode 7 with B Live and everything, and I didn't get a chance to discuss what the Rookie is about and everything because I didn't want to give out any spoilers and everything. So you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna read you the synopsis of what the Rookie is about, though, man. Check this out. So the Rookie TV show synopsis goes: starting over isn't easy, especially for small town guy John Nolan, who's played by Nathan Fillion, the actor, who after a life-altering incident is pursuing his dreams of being a Los Angeles police officer. As the force's oldest rookie, he's met with skepticism from some higher ups who see him as just a walking midlife crisis. Damn.
Walking midlife crisis. Wow.
Hell? Yeah, when I first saw the first season of this shit, I was like, why are they calling him walking? Why is this damn fucking Richard T. Jones character calling him a midlife crisis, a walking midlife crisis? That makes no sense to me. Yo, That shit makes no sense to me. But anyway, as I continue, if he can't keep up with the young cops and criminals, he'll be risking lives, including his own. But if he can use his life experience, determination, and sense of humor to give him an edge, he may just become a success in this chapter of his life. Now, for anybody who does not know about The Rookie, I suggest you start with season 1 and 2 before you even get to season 3. Because let me tell you something, man. This is a good show, man. You got good story dialogue, diverse cast. You just name it, man. You know what I'm saying?
B-Live is a computer died.
Yeah, oh, I noticed that, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, he probably had to get to the charger though, man.
yeah.
But
The Rookie. All right. It's a recommendation right there.
yeah,
I want everybody to go check out Snowfall coming back in February. Since
February
season
24th.
4. Check out Snowfall. Please check that shit out, son. It's
Yeah, February
first couple
24th.
seasons was directed by Singleton, John Singleton,
John Singleton, who passed
who
away.
passed away of cancer. You know, if you follow his work, you know, he was responsible for Menace Society, I believe, right? Baby Boy,
I think Boys in the Hood is one of them.
Boys in the Hood, Baby Boy as well. Yes, check out the show. I can't wait till that shit come out. I'm about to go rewatch some of the episodes again. Yeah, if you know if you like other things, I know my girl right now is watching The Crown and 90 Day Fiance. Who's ever into that? I'm not one of those individuals, but check it out. She says it's entertaining. I know it's a couple fellas out there who like to get watch certain shit, like if hey, it's a 90 Day Fiance in a nutshell sounds like some shit what niggas would go through who trying to get a green card or some shit, so you gotta
not a green card.
You gotta make one know this person for 90 days to see if you want to marry them to get that green. I think you get a green card or some shit.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. I can't.
Yeah. But that's
Snowfall.
You know what? That's gonna do it. That's gonna do it for this episode right here, though, man. If you like what you see, and if you like what you as far as the topics that we talked about and everything, yo, all you have to do is basically subscribe to the YouTube channel G Money Stacks 555 and press the notification bell for upcoming episodes, previous recorded episodes that's going to be posted, and make sure you share with your friends, share with your colleagues, whoever. And
share it with your professor, share it with your Uber driver, all that good shit.
and hold that thought. And comment on your thoughts, opinions in the live chat. Share the show with episodes with your friends. Plus, it's important that word of mouth is the major important key. Now, to streaming platforms on the go. Now, I did make a little change to the Linktree thing. So I added two things. Facebook and Instagram. You can find the show on Facebook and Instagram. Now, let me break down to you for all the Facebookies out there. The Facebook podcast page. Go to the about, and you're gonna see the links /G Money Stacks. You click on it, same way you do on Instagram. You're gonna see a whole list of stream platforms, choices that you listen to on the go, and I'm gonna give you like a list of the streaming platforms as we wrap up here. So is on Podorama, which I had to put it on there. It's a new streaming site and stuff. So y'all download that.
That's new.
I kind of found out it was an app though. I actually got it on my phone. So
Okay.
We are on Anchor, Spotify, Deezer, TuneIn, Player FM, Podchaser, Stitcher, Pocket Cast, Podcast Addict, Breaker, Listen Notes, Google Podcasts, and the two major things that we just got on is Amazon Music and iHeartRadio. That is like one of the dopest things that I had to do. That's what happens when you work so hard, though, man. When you take a risk, you get rewards. You know what I'm saying? And last but not least, like I said before, don't forget to follow the show on YouTube as well, though, man. And like I said, like, rate, subscribe, comment, follow, download, share with your friends. And also, if you want to make a donation to the show, the link is right there in the link tree. It's gonna be in the first. It's gonna say support off the Meatrack Chainz New York podcast by making a donation. And when you click on it, it's gonna take you to the debit card section. So it doesn't matter what the amount is. It's all about what you can afford.
Facts. Yep, definitely. Anything helps out. If you don't got it, you don't got it. But comment, subscribe. That definitely helps out. Anything you feel like we can work on, you'll place it down in the comments. Send us the email.
Yeah, most definitely, man.
Mm-hmm.
So, with that being said, that's Soul Live. I'm G Money Stacks, the host with the most, and we are signing off out of here. And we'll see you next time, next week. Peace.
Peace out, man. Happy New Year.